Hi, today it's about easy basic meditation. Two things: details of a very detailed scientific study of a meditation program done in Germany, and two, a step by step demonstration by me on a basic technique which will get you started on the road to meditation. This includes a downloadable script for your help later. Has meditation been studied scientifically? Or is it just hocus pocus or a fad from the East? To answer that, I'm sharing details of the resource project from Germany. This project was a unique large scale study on the Eastern and Western methods of mental training taken up by the Department of Social Neurosciences at the Max Planck Institute for Human Cognitive and Brain Sciences at Germany by absolutely top class psychologists and neuroscience experts. Over a period of 11 months, about 300 participants practiced a wide range of mental exercises designed to enhance attentional control, body and self awareness, healthy emotion regulation, self care, compassion, empathy, and perspective taking. The effects were monitored constantly at multimodal levels using blood tests, body and brain scans, and self. These several exercises were grouped under four types of meditations. The four types were the breathing meditation, the body scan meditation, the loving kindness meditation, and the observing thought meditation. Details of each type, the project design, and the data generated all are contained in the study report, which you can read through the link which I'll provide in the description box below. But here's a summary. It was clearly established in the study that meditation reduces stress, it improves mental clarity, increases life satisfaction, and leads to a better understanding of others' point of view, their values, and actions. We all suffer from rumination, that is, getting stuck with unwanted thoughts that hijack our conscious thinking. We seem quite helpless against this and say, I can't help it. These distractions harm us in several ways and result in stress and decrease of our productivity. Rumination happens because our thinking is mostly involuntary. If we could somehow control our thinking consciously, we'll be doing a good job. And that is exactly what meditation does. It trains our mental apparatus to detect when it is getting hijacked by thoughts that seem to come on their own. And then it helps us to bring back to where we would want our attention to be. Second, the second benefit of meditation is decentering. Decentering is a metacognitive process allowing thoughts to rise and fall without we identifying with them or becoming absorbed in the content or the emotions. 3. The third big benefit is physical relaxation and busting stress. Now this is, you'll agree, it's huge. Here I must tell you a bit about the HPA axis. The hypothalamus, pituitary, adrenal gland connection. Almost all our emotions, health of internal organs, and consequently our overall growth is controlled by hormones, which are controlled by the adrenal gland, which is controlled by the pituitary gland, which is controlled by the hypothalamus. And the best way to get the hypothalamus to function optimally is, you guessed it right, by meditation. Tending to this HPA axis alone will give you significant benefits in all these: the metabolic system, the cardiovascular system, the immune system, the reproductive system, and the central nervous system. All along here, I'm using the term meditation in a general way to include mindfulness and most of the 4 meditations covered in the resource program of Germany. As promised, after this I'll cover with you a basic meditation. However, that will not be a replication of any of the 4 types of the resource project. So are there distinct differences in different types of meditations? What has been the finding of the resource study on this point? The study says the following. Indeed, there are some differences in the methodology for the 4 types and even their benefits, but the overlap between them are far greater than are the differences. The overlapping effects are attributed to continuing practice in directing, refocusing, and sustaining attention on a given object in the present moment, be it the breath, parts of the body, a mental image, or a mental event like a thought. The differences apart, these following are common to all types of meditations: learning to focus attention and staying in the present moment, detecting when attention has wandered, and returning attention to the original target. As I said, these are all fundamental to all practices. Here I'll be doing it in steps, so it becomes easy for you to follow. This is best done when you have about 12 to 15 minutes. Here you'll need just 4 minutes to hear this out. As of now, just hear me. Hear the whole thing once. Then come back and execute step by step. For that, you will not need this video. I have included all instructions in a file, which will be provided in the description box. Download it and use it when you are ready to execute. So for now, just watch this and watch the whole technique. Step 1 is getting in position. Depending on your convenience and your level of fitness, you can do it in any of these 3 positions. Position 1 is simply sitting on a chair. You see the feet are firmly on the ground, hands are resting on the knees lightly, the back is straight, not touching the back of the chair, the body is upright but not ramrod. This is the simplest position. The second position is resting on any firm surface, making full use of cushions and support. The back is resting against something. This is an easy position, anybody can do that. It is cross-legged but not entirely so. It is a very comfortable position and I'm sure everybody can do this. This third position is also cross-legged, but this is without any support. This is a bit of a yogic asana. The back is not resting against the back of the wall or anything else. A little difficult. It's a proper yogic asana for meditations. Let's now do the mental warm-up. Either close your eyes fully or close them half in an easy, lazy way. Keep them soft, not tensed. Now get a feel of your whole body. Sense its weight and feel the presence of the major parts, the organs of the body. It will go something like this in your head. Here are my feet. Here my torso. Here are my arms and here my neck, my face. Sense where the body is contacting the chair or the floor. Feel how the feet are touching the floor or the lower body is resting on the bed or floor. Feel the weight and the sensation of touch. Just a light feeling, no more. Now do the scanning. Scan the entire body for any tensions and where found, release it. Let your attention wander over the entire body lightly. You'll surely come across some areas of tension in it. Is there some sort of a knot in the stomach? Is there some tightness in the right shoulder? Is the neck feeling heavy? Or is the left knee feeling some tension? You may find these in 2 or 3 places in the body. One by one, relax those parts consciously. Yes, it can be done. Visualize those parts being softened. I am now doing so and I can clearly feel it. Now try and loosen up the body as one thing, not part by part. Feel all limbs merge into the body. Feel it as one, not as separate limbs. Let the body relax, as though the inner organs might just break open the skin and fall out. Enjoy the sensation for about a minute. Now starts the proper meditation. Take your attention to the breath. By that I mean the physical sensation of the breath now entering the nostril and now leaving it. Merely watch it. Don't control it. Though initially you'll end up controlling it, even if slightly so, nothing to worry. Just smile mentally and tell yourself, there it is. I'm controlling the breath. But I won't anymore. I won't control it. Get back to merely watching the breath and gradually let go even of that. Your mind might wander, or rather it will wander. But again, not to worry. Within a minute or less of wandering, you will definitely realize that you are wandering. The mind will come back to the breath. Remain with the breath for some time till it wanders again and comes back again. This cycle will continue to make sure that your mind indeed returns from wandering. You may include the sound of a soft bell or a chime in your script every, say, 45 seconds or so. This signal will interrupt your wandering and bring the attention back to the breath. You may also count your breath. Count each inhalation and its exhalation as 1, then 2, and so on. Go up to 10 and then count back. Enjoy the sensation. Don't force anything. Sometimes, in my case, my mind wanders off from breath counting and goes off to a pleasurable sensation of the body feeling heavy. I let that state remain as it gives me a sensation of great pleasure. In meditation and mindfulness, remember, physical sensations are good, mental thoughts are bad. In any case, the mind does eventually get back to the breath. Even when you are with the breath, try and sense the breath, not think about the breath. The meditation part alone would take about 10 to 12 minutes, whichever way it goes. Remember, there is no desired destination. What was important was the journey which you have completed. Now open your eyes and gain full control over your body. This takes about 45 seconds to a minute. Now congratulate yourself for a good session. Decide on the time for the next one and get on with your normal activity. Overall, the whole process can be done in about 15 minutes, 2 minutes or so for the positioning and initial mental warm up, 10 to 12 minutes for the actual meditation, and about a minute to get back to the here and now. I suggest you do this 1 to 2 times a day, about 4 times a week, for about a month. You'll find it enjoyable and beneficial. Within a month, you'll get enough first-hand knowledge about meditations and mindfulness, enough to find out more about the different types of meditations. All are available in plenty, freely on the net, to help you choose whichever is the best for you. Happy meditating.